Pat Michaels is with the CATO Institute and the University of Virginia, and Phil Clapp is with the National Environmental Trust.
This is a projection that over the next 30 to 50 years, what we are going to see is a major and serious change in the climate all over the world, which causes very serious damage.
Do you believe that, Pat?
You've been living with it for about 100 years. Lifespans doubled in the industrialized world. Crop yields have quintupled. And moreover, a very careful look at computer projections for warming vis-a-vis observed temperatures tells us that the warming of the next century is liable to be similar to the rate that we've seen in the last 3 decades. Well, you know what? Get over it.
Phil, I like that can-do attitude. Get over it. I mean, who cares if it's going to be 72 degrees now instead of 71 100 years from now? I don't.
Well,
that's not the issue. What you just heard was a commercial from the coal industry and the Western Fuel Association that fund the very small handful of scientists remaining on the planet that believe what Pat Michaels believes. The majority of scientists believe that what we're going to see is a much more dramatic warming over the next century, particularly over the next 50 years. And you're going to see things like major sea level rise damage to cities like New Orleans and New York. New Orleans, for example, will have to raise the dikes around the central part of the city to prevent major damage during storms.
I love Phil. When he can't make the scientific argument, he attacks the person. The amount of warming that would be prevented would turn out to be 0.07 of a degree Celsius by the year 2050 and 0.14 by the year 2100. I got a better idea here. Rather than taking people's money away to solve this so-called problem, which you can't do anything about, why don't we keep the money in their pockets so they can invest in the energy-efficient technologies of the future and keep the government from doing it for them?
If it's a question